You know, it may be the dead of winter here, but seeing one of these babies just makes you want to scream out, life is good.
Sound like you're celebrating.
You betcha, sweet cakes. You know, finally, my future is starting to look up. Mighty up. So, why don't you just keep these little babies coming, all right?
It's over, Iris. I know you set me up. What is this, Iris? You celebrating? You drinking a toast or pulling a fast one on me?
You know what? I just remembered. Gotta go. Ooh.
You know what? You made Gwen think I stole from her.
You let go of me. I'm gonna call the cops.
Go ahead, call them. You can use my phone.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that later. Really, I'm gonna do later because I gotta have a meeting with my parole officer.
You can forget about your parole officer, because once I call the cops and tell them about the registered bonds you stole, you're going back to jail.
Registered bonds? I don't even know what the hell that is.
Don't play me, Iris.
Look, you know what? I didn't take anything. You're crazy.
Want to find out how crazy I am? Keep lying to me.
Does Gwen know you're pushing her mama around like this?
Gwen doesn't care what I do anymore.
Did she leave you?
You know what? She'll be back when she finds out the truth about what you did.
I didn't do anything.
This place is a little too busy for a conversation. When we go for a ride, just me and you.
Stop it. All right, I'll tell you everything.
Why don't you start with the $10,000 in bonds you stole?
$10,000? I don't have anything to do with that kind of money.
I put the bonds in the safe last night. It crashed. You followed me and you stole them. Admit it, Iris.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be when you're back in jail.
No, I'm sorry because you look like you're in a lot of trouble, honey, and I just really can't help you because I didn't do it.
Yeah, right.
No, it's the honest to God's truth. There's no way I could have done that last night. I mean, I was in these back-to-back AA meetings and didn't get home till late.
AA meetings? Is that the best alibi you can come up with?
Hey, I go to a lot of AA meetings, all right? It's a condition of my parole.
So why were you throwing back a drink when I walked in here?
Well, Will, see, sometimes 12 steps, it just doesn't stick with me. You see, I don't know, I get weak, I mess up, what can I say?
You're lying.
No, really, I'm not. There is no way I could have been at Crash last night because I had all of these meetings. They're like a marathon meeting, see?
Prove it.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Getting my money back, getting you to admit that you set this whole thing up, that's all that matters, because that's what it's going to take for Gwen to believe me. And you know what? I don't really care. If it doesn't happen, I'm so crazy, who knows what I'll do.
Iris. Oh, Bets. Iris. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
What are you doing here in a bar? Come on, have you slipped?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Come on, you were doing so well.
Yeah, I'll bet she was.
Betsy, this is my son-in-law, Will Munson.
How do you do?
This is your sponsor? You could have called anybody.
She's legit. Take a look at her.
Betsy, remember how we went to all of those meetings last night? You know, those, like, 4 back-to-back meetings?
What about it?
I need you to tell Will that I was there with you.
Why?
Please, I just need you to tell him that, okay?
You know the rules, Iris. Anonymity is #1. I can't violate that.
Well, if anonymity is going to land me back in jail, I don't want any part of it. Betsy, please, I'm begging you, please. Just tell him I was there with you. Please.
Iris was having a tough time, so we stayed through several meetings until she felt more in control.
This is your proof? You could have called anyone to back up your alibi.
What's going on here? Are you in trouble?
Yeah, I think I might be. See, but I don't blame Will for not believing me. I mean, I've done some really bad things to him and my daughter, but not this time.
Iris was at those meetings. If you don't believe me, I'll put you in touch with other people who can vouch for her.
Okay, I'll take the list with phone numbers.
I'll get my book.
Thank you.
You were so full of yourself. Now there's no way you can pin it on me.
I'll find a way. I know you did this, Iris.
You're just gonna have to face the facts, Willie boy. You didn't need help in losing Gwen. You did it all on your lonesome.
Thanks, Barbara. Very generous of you.
Adam, we can't.
We can't what? Can't finish the demo, can't follow through on what you keep telling me Will wants just as much as you do. What we can't do is throw this away, Gwen.
Oh, Gwen, I heard what happened to the money in your project. Honey, I am so sorry. What the hell's going on here?
We were having a private conversation. Oh, well, this is my daughter. And if you think I'm not going to comfort her in her time of need...
Mom, please.
Yeah, it was Gwen's rotten luck to get stuck with that son of yours.
Excuse me.
Oh, you heard me the first time, Barbie. Will was trying to get me to take the fall for him.
What were you doing looking for Will?
Honey, I wasn't looking for Will. It's more like he found me and tried to muscle me into a confession.
What are you talking about?
Honey, lucky for me, I didn't do it. But he wants you to think that I did.
Listen to you, you felon.
Oh, honey, like you haven't seen the wrong side of the jail cell? Huh? Like mommy, like son?
Mom, shut up.
No, I am gonna tell it like it is, honey. Will was so jealous of my baby's talent that he wanted to take away the biggest opportunity of her life.
Okay, I think we've heard enough. Let me show you the door, Iris.
Kicking her out. I'm sorry about her.
What she does is not your responsibility.
Barbara, about the money.
Honey, I just want you to get back into the recording studio. This is my pleasure. There's just one thing I want you to guarantee for me in return.
Barbara, the demo's gonna be good. I promise you it's a smart investment. Adam's amazing.
No, it's not about that. I just want you to promise me that you're going to save your marriage.
You're overplaying our hand, Iris. If you make Gwen suspicious and she starts to think that we're behind this...
Hey, I didn't steal those bonds, and I wasn't about to let Will pin it on me.
Look, I understand that, okay? But you can't create scenes like this.
I did everything that you told me to do. You told me to sneak into Gwen's house and put that bond right where she was going to find it, and I almost got caught doing it.
Great. You did your part, I did mine. Now what do you want from me?
Barbara give you that check? I want my cut, and I want it now.
You want me to tear off a corner and give it to you? I gotta cash it first, Iris.
Yeah, well then hurry up and do it.
You'll get what you're after, but only if you play this my way.
Don't you even think you can chip me,
Look, I'm
squirt?
trying to make sure that neither one of us gets caught. Now you gotta lay low for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, you wanna go back to jail?
Hey, you want to join me?
Learn to control yourself. And stay away from the booze. It makes you stupid.
Excuse me?
And stay away from me.
Oh, honey, I got no problem doing that. You just cash that check and get it to me.